Elon Musk. You know the name, the guy with too many rockets and even more opinions. He's the mind behind Tesla, SpaceX, and let's be honest, an alarming number of tweets. But lately, Musk's political pronouncements have been impossible to ignore. We're talking full-on, red pill-fueled rants, alienating huge chunks of the population that, buy his products. This isn't just about disagreeing with someone's politics. This is about a CEO whose words and actions are actively jeopardizing the empires he built. Because when you're as loud and as polarizing as Elon, there's a real cost. And folks, that bill, it's coming due. We're talking about potential boycotts, regulatory scrutiny you wouldn't believe, and a whole lot of investors sweating bullets. The question isn't whether Musk can handle a little bad press. The question is, can his companies survive the fallout of his very public political spiral? Buckle up, because things are about to get messy. Let's start with Tesla, shall we? The electric car darling, the eco-warrior's wet dream. For years, Tesla thrived on being the good guy of the auto industry. They were selling more than just cars. They were selling a vision of a greener future. And who better to lead that charge than the ever-so-progressive Elon Musk? Except, maybe not so progressive anymore. See, Tesla relies heavily on two things: wealthy, environmentally conscious buyers, who tend to lean left, and the Chinese market, a tad sensitive to political jabs, shall we say. So when Elon starts tweeting conspiracy theories and cozying up to right-wing politicians, it throws a wrench in the whole operation. Suddenly, owning a Tesla isn't just about saving the planet, it's about supporting Elon's, let's call them eccentric views. And for a lot of potential customers, that's a deal breaker. Add to that the very real risk of China deciding Tesla's not worth the hassle. And you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. We're talking plummeting sales, tanking stock prices, and a whole lot of unsold electric vehicles. And that's before we even get into the potential regulatory nightmares brewing in the background. Now, on to SpaceX, Musk's other baby. This is the company that's supposed to get us to Mars, escape this earthly hellscape, and maybe catch a glimpse of some aliens along the way. It's ambitious, it's exciting, and it's propped up by a mountain of government contracts. Because here's the thing about space exploration, it's expensive, like really, really expensive. So while SpaceX relies on private investment, they also rely heavily on contracts from NASA and the US government. And governments, unlike impulsive billionaires, tend to value stability, and dare I say diplomacy. So when Elon starts picking fights with world leaders on Twitter and spouting off about whatever it is he spouts off about, it makes those government partners a tad nervous. Suddenly, betting billions on SpaceX feels a bit risky. What if Elon decides to land a rocket on the Kremlin? Or worse, what if he tweets something mean about the Queen? The point is, SpaceX needs those government contracts, they need international cooperation. And Elon's erratic behavior? Well, it's making all of that a whole lot harder. And then there's Starlink and X, Musk's ventures into internet service and, well, whatever X is supposed to be. On paper, Starlink sounds great. Global internet access, even in remote areas. But then you remember who's running the show. Musk's already managed to ruffle feathers in Brazil, getting embroiled in political controversies that could jeopardize Starlink's future in the country. And his management of X, with its constantly shifting policies and chaotic decision-making, has left users and advertisers deeply skeptical. Elon Musk's empire walks a tightrope. His companies are revolutionary, but his politics, a ticking time bomb. Will markets tolerate the turbulence, or will Musk's mouth finally sink his ventures? As Elon Musk continues to push the boundaries of what's possible, the world watches with bated breath. His ventures are not just business moves, they are declarations of a future many thought impossible. But with great ambition comes great scrutiny. The question remains, will Musk's relentless drive lead humanity to new heights, or will his controversial stances and provocative actions bring it all crashing down? In the end, the story of Elon Musk is far from over. It's a tale of audacity, innovation, and the unyielding human spirit. Whether you see him as a visionary or a provocateur, one thing is certain. Elon Musk's journey is one for the history books. So as we stand on the brink of a new era, we ask you, are we witnessing the dawn of a new frontier, or just the beginning of an even more tumultuous journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the world's most compelling stories.